What's going on, everyone, and welcome back. As we all know, Apple has released many models to their Mac lineup over the past 3 years. And you might be asking yourself, which one is for me? M1, M2, M3, Mac Mini, iMac, MacBook Pro? There's just too many models to decide from. But we're gonna try and help you decide today. And stay tuned to the end to hear what we recommend over all the options that we're gonna cover. Now we're going to break this up into 3 categories. Number 1, the average user. This could include your high school, college kid, your casual web browser, working on documents, or basically if you want a family computer. The second category is the YouTubers, photo editors, music creators, and basic to mid-tier software developers. And the third category is your industrial 3D rendering video game designers, CAD or sound engineer, and even cinematic movie editors who are filming in 6 or 8K, which no one is doing. I think. For anyone thinking they are in category 1, you should be looking at the MacBook Air, Mac Mini, and iMac. Why, you might be asking? Because even though the entire MacBook lineup will suit everyone's needs, the base M1, M2, and M3 products are geared towards the everyday user, the college kid, and the ability to have a family workstation in the living room. Apple Silicon has really changed the standard for chip performance. To be honest, I can say that the base M series chip is an overkill for the average consumer. So what are you trying to say? I'm saying that if you consider yourself an average user, college student, or casual browser, by purchasing any of the base M series Mac Minis, MacBook Airs, and iMacs, you'll probably never have to buy another computer for many years. Unless Apple decides to slow them down. Now, with there being 3 different chip models, if you can afford the newest M3, why not? If you want to save some money, go for the M2. And if you want to save even more money, go for the M1. It doesn't really matter. When it comes to the average consumer, Apple Silicon chips are that much of an improvement over the competition. And if you can get 16 gigs of RAM or more, get it. If not, then you should be okay with 8 gigs. Next up is category number 2. This includes YouTubers, photo editors, music creators, and basic to mid-tier software developers. I'm recommending that you stay within the M Pro and the M Max series lineup. Now, which model you want is going to come down to preference. If you want something portable and can connect to a docking station when needed, get a MacBook Pro. You can't go wrong with this one. I currently own a 14-inch M1 Pro MacBook Pro with 16 gigs of RAM as my video editing machine, and this allows me to export all of my videos within 3 to 5 minutes. The only reason I would probably upgrade is because I like bigger screen sizes. But as far as performance, I'll probably own this laptop for the next 10 years. If you're looking for a workstation, something that stays in one spot and you can't take with you on the go, get the M2 Pro Mac Mini or the Mac Studio Max chip series. That was kind of hard to say. If you're having issues deciding between the Pro and the Max chip, I've got you covered. If you're switching from an Intel based laptop and want to save some money, go with the M1 Pro or the M1 Max. If you can afford the current M3 Pro or M3 Max model, why not? As far as the M2 model, it's not that big of an upgrade from the M1 series. And in some cases, the M1 Pro and the M1 Max is faster than the M2 chip, and it's cheaper. And last but not least is our third category, which includes your industrial 3D rendering video game designer, CAD or sound engineer, and cinematic movie editor. If you fit into this third category, you know who you are. The Mac Studio and the Mac Pro are here to help along with the Ultra chip series. There's not that many people that would fit into this category. You'd have to be working for a company that produces constant data workflows to be classified in this category. So if you think you need an M Ultra series chip, you probably don't. I mean, these are top tier machines. That might be an overkill to the people that could actually benefit from using them. Now that we've covered the 3 categories, what I would recommend overall as far as value, if you want a laptop, go for the M2 MacBook Air. And if you're looking for a workstation, buy an M2 Mac Mini. For the price and specs for these 2 machines, you're getting the best value when it comes to performance. But Hector, why did you recommend Mac models from the first category? Don't they have the lowest specs? Alright, just because you qualified to be in the second and third category does not mean that the machines recommended in the first category can't handle your workload. Let's just put it this way. The base silicon chip can handle the workload, the Pro and Max chips can handle it better, and the Ultra can handle it the best. Apple Silicon is just that good. Apple is the only company that has performance and battery life figured out. And I know all the Windows users might be feeling a little envious right now, but don't worry, that's all about to change in 2024. Like and subscribe to find out why on the next video. I'll see you guys next time.